this video, we are going to go over the 3 ways that you can build discipline in the gym. In the last video, we talked about the importance of relying on discipline instead of motivation. And in this one, we are going to be talking about how to build up our discipline so we can rely on it better. So I'm Besse, and my passion is helping you guys get the results you want through optimizing your health, hormones, training routine. So let's get into it. So the first way that we can build discipline to get you better results in the gym is through training your prefrontal cortex. And what do I mean by this? So without getting too sciencey on you guys, your prefrontal cortex is the part of your brain that makes you do stuff when you don't want to. It essentially is the part that separates humans from our ancestors. Essentially, we can train it by exercising our willpower muscle or by doing things we don't want to. A huge example of this that can give you profound health benefits, it's been researched a ton, is by doing cold showers. I'm from Canada, the water's like -4,000. It improves your cardiovascular health, improves circulation, improves your immune system so you get sick less, and I think it's just a great way to be badass and start your day. If you're like, oh, that's a little too scary for me, turning on the shower all the way cold, especially here in Canada, it's like frigid, and then hopping in it because that's something you don't want to do. But by doing that, you will essentially be training your prefrontal cortex and working out your willpower muscle to make it stronger. Other methods you can do is something such as meditation for, let's say, 10 to 20 minutes a day. Meditation, that's a little woo-woo for me, bro. Especially when you don't want to. Another way that you can exercise your willpower muscle is by the act of going to the gym itself when you don't want to. Which brings us into our second point, which is utilizing the power of habit. What do I mean by this? Fucking gains, boy. Humans are creatures of habit. It makes our life a lot easier when we don't have to think about breathing, brushing our teeth in the morning, chewing our food. The reason why is it frees up thinking space for more important things. Like I talked about in the last video, we want to eliminate the decision factor when it comes to going to the gym. This will decrease the activation energy for it. So in order to properly utilize the power of habit when building your discipline in the gym, I would recommend following a regimented program between 6 to 8 weeks while not missing a day. 6 weeks? I thought, what about 21 days? Yeah, the 21 days, that's the amount of time it takes to start a habit. But to really cement it, most experts say it takes between 6 to 8 weeks. Once you follow a program for 6 to 8 weeks, it doesn't have to be every day. You know, it can be 3, 4 days a week, 2 days, whatever works best for your lifestyle, obviously. But you'll find once we follow through with a program for 6 to 8 weeks, we will find that the activation energy required to go to the gym, it will be a heck of a lot less, because all of a sudden it's not a decision of whether I should go or not. It's something that's embedded in our lifestyle. It's just like eating, brushing our teeth, breathing. It's just something we do and we won't have to think about it. The third way we can build discipline in the gym is by finding our why. Why do you work out? Well, I don't know, to get the girls. Yeah, if only it were that simple. Here's a few benefits that you can get by going to the gym. So yeah, there's a lot. One thing I recommend doing is specifically outlining your goals as to why you're going to the gym and what your goal is because of that. Because I want to get that sick summer butt. Actually writing down your goal or goals and the reason why, the underlying why, you will find it a lot easier to actually go to the gym with a purpose instead of just like, I don't know what I'm doing. Just to recap, the 3 ways you can build discipline in the gym is number 1, training your prefrontal cortex through things like cold showers, meditation, and doing stuff when you don't want to. Second way we can build discipline is utilizing the power of habit. I would recommend following a regimented training program for 6 to 8 weeks. Whether it's something you created or somebody else created, following that for 6 to 8 weeks in order to build that into your lifestyle. And the third way we can build discipline in the gym is by coming up with your why, setting up proper goals, and the reason why you are pursuing them. And my question for you guys is, what are your goals and what's your reason you're in the gym? Comment below and I'll reply to everyone. So I thought I'd add a little bit at the end. Enjoying this nice Edmonton weather, trying to get somewhat of a tan. I don't really think it's working though, judging by the sunlight. Yeah, it's April in Edmonton, there's like no sun. But anyway, the videos to come are gonna be about fundamentals. So there's around 10 fundamentals. The issue I see with a lot of people is they'll follow around 8 to 9 of them. If you're missing just one fundamental, you're gonna see a drastic drop in your results. So instead of the gains you can see in a year, it might take you 2. It's gonna be about a 10-part series talking about things such as proper training frequency, progressive overload, diet, nutrition, sleep. That's something I see nobody really talking about. How to optimize your sleep for muscle growth. If you're a beginner or intermediate in the gym, chances are you're following 80 to 90% of the fundamentals. But if you're missing 10 to 20%, whether for you it's properly implementing progressive overload, training with proper intensity, proper frequency, your diet's a little off, you're gonna see around a 50% reduction in your gains capacity. You can tell I'm an engineering student. And then hopefully you can see 1 or 2 big things that you're missing. If you're interested in finding that missing piece to your lifestyle, want to maximize your results in the shortest amount of time possible, consider subscribing. We'll get those videos up soon. All right, peace out. Okay, that's not bad. I would like that lighting in my face. There we go. Hey guys, how's it going? Yeah, so in my last take, I sounded like a dying puppy. So we're going to try this again. The first way, where is my phone?